So get really cushy comfortable. I'm just kind of moving my sit bones left and right just to get comfortable. Let's just take one stretch. If your arms go up, or they can be out or to the sides, whatever, stretch your body in any way that feels good, slowly and gently with awareness. And notice if your arms are out or up in the air or in front of you. Notice the lines between fingertip and shoulder. We're just warming up here. And then bring your hands to namaste. And just take a minute to breathe. The thumbs are touching your, what we call your heart space in yoga, the sternum, the energetic heart. Just tune in for a moment. Watch your breath. Don't change it, no need, just observe. Let that part of you, that witness self that comes alive in Yoga Nidra. And your only limits are what you want to put on it. Thoughts and feelings will come up, that's natural. And when you notice your mind wander, that's any time during this practice, just bring it back to the breath. And all experience is good. And we breathe through everything. And so choose a number now between 1 and 10. 10 is the most stressed, depressed, sad, whatever. The most you can imagine. 1 is the most relaxed and calm. And where are you? Just tune in for a moment. So just notice if you notice what happens to the breath when you tune into it and how it makes you feel or not. You may not feel a thing different. You may feel everything different. It doesn't matter. It's all good. So if you're on your chair, just settle in. If you're lying down, just make sure that every part of you, especially your lower back, if you're lying on your back, feels supported. So a pillow under your knees is really good. I like to sit in a traditional Shavasana position, which means, corpse pose. But that means my arms are out in an A. If this doesn't work for you, that's fine. My fingers just curl up when I relax them. All of my back arm is supported by the floor. And all my toes maybe just turn out a little. And I relax. I try not to hyperextend any of my knees or any joints or any muscles. We want this to be relaxed and supportive. So breathe a bit. Make sure you're warm enough, because during Yoga Nidra, often your temperature drops. It's nice to have a sweater or a blanket nearby. And position yourself so you're really comfortable one more time. And maybe make soft movements right and left, just if it feels good. And I like to think of my sit bones, those bony bones that we sit on. My newest obsession is calling them 2 push pins that sink in, feeling those right angles if you're sitting up. Hands can be on your knees, palms up, palms down, or wherever it feels intuitively right for you. So in Yoga Nidra, we keep our mind very free to the point where we almost just settle into what's called yogic sleep, which is not sleep at all, but it's that mid-range between sleep and awake. And during those phases, we can travel to beautiful places if we want to in our minds, and we're only limited by our imaginations. So take this time to fully relax. And if you do become uncomfortable, please do not struggle. It's fine to move. But the more still you can lie or sit, the more the energy percolates. And we're going to feel stillness move. Remember, sometimes I say things you may not understand. It doesn't matter. Just wait for the next thing. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay too. So I'm going to guide you into this lovely state. And if anything doesn't feel good at any time, just breathe through. And if you need to, you can open your eyes. It's nice to keep your eyes closed, but if that doesn't feel good, let it go. It's fine. Try to remain awake and listening, but people do doze off often or seem to doze off, not really. Try not to concentrate too intensely. And during this meditation, use and absorb what you need and discard the rest, including thoughts, worries, concerns, and just come back to my voice and breathe naturally without controlling the breath at all. So become aware of any sounds you hear just right this second. No, you don't have to strain, just, maybe you hear the hum of the refrigerator, whatever. It doesn't matter. And begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward. Searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. And gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds maybe outside your house or your building, and then to sounds that are inside the building, to sounds inside the room. And if it feels okay with your eyes gently closed, visualize the four walls of your room. The ceiling, the floor, your body relaxing into your space. The position of your body, the material of your clothes, your hair, your face, become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on floor or sitting in the chair. And now become aware of your natural breath, inhaling and exhaling, without changing it or judging it in any way. Aware of your natural and spontaneous breath, moving in and out of your body without any effort at all. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils and out through both nostrils. And if you have a cold, you can breathe out your mouth if it's more comfortable for you. Just keep it smooth and comfortable and relaxing. Notice the feeling of breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. Again, still. And perhaps you feel the sense of coolness as you inhale and the warmth as you exhale. What's the texture like of your breath right now? And notice the breath again in the nostrils. And feel the breath up into your sinuses as you breathe in and out. The back of your throat. And down and out and in and out of your lungs. Inhale the cool. Exhale the warm. And if it's comfortable, just keep it where it is. If you'd like to explore the breath a little more, remember if it's not comfortable or you have lung issues, go back to what's comfortable. The natural breath flows into both nostrils now. and exhales out both nostrils. And you can allow the breath, if you so desire, to become longer and slower now. If that is not comfortable, go back to what we were doing before. But if it feels good, take a long, slow inhalation, followed by an easy, slower exhalation. And if you prefer to keep them even and slow and just breathe, that's fine. But if you're breathing long and slow, or if you're just regularly breathing, please notice the little pause at the end of the exhale. So if it feels good, a slow inhale, and a slower exhale. You can keep them even as well. And the little pause at the end of the exhale. So now just go back to the easy natural breath that we started with, releasing any control over the inhale and the exhale again. And just breathe for a moment. And if you'll remember, this is the time for sankalpas. So hang on there, just breathe and feel for a moment. So if you'll remember, sankalpas are stated in the present tense, always, as if they're already true. So what I'd like you to do is I'm going to say an affirmation, and you will say it silently twice to yourself. So, my mind and my body are strong and resilient. I find strength within myself. I take one thing at a time. I take care of myself and my loved ones. I breathe through everything smoothly and evenly. I continue to connect with those I care about in a safe way. I take the wisdom of Yoga Nidra into my mind and my body. and say to yourself twice again, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. So we will now, excuse me, we will now go through the body systematically. And you will move your awareness, your mind's eye, to different parts as I mention them. And you may want to say the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but you don't have to move. And we'll start on the right side. So let's start with the right hand and thumb. So just mentally visualize and breathe. The right thumb. The second finger, maybe breathing in and out. The third finger, breathe in and out. Fourth finger. Fifth finger. The palm of the hand. The back of the hand. The wrist. The forearm. The elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Armpit. Waist. Hip. Thigh. Knee. Calf. Ankle. Heel. The sole of the right foot. The top of the foot. The right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Switching to the left side. The left hand thumb. Second finger. Third finger. Fourth finger. Fifth finger. Palm of the hand. The back of the hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Armpit. Waist. Hip. Thigh. Knee. Calf. Ankle. Heel. Sole of the left foot. The top of the left foot. The left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Now we go to the back of the body. The right heel, the left heel, the right calf, the left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body all at once, the whole body sitting in the chair or lying on the floor, softening, opening, relaxing. Effortless breath, relaxed body. Just breathe and feel. So now, imagine the whole body becoming light, light as a feather. As though your body could float away from the floor and toward the ceiling. Your head is light and weightless. Limbs are light and weightless. Torso light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. And you're rising higher and higher away from the floor. All in your imagination, just rising. And now, imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of your body sinking into your space. You may be able to feel each part getting heavier and heavier. Heavy bones, heavy muscles. Your head is heavy. Your limbs are heavy. Torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Now just feel the weight of your natural body. Feel the places of heavy and feel the places of light that naturally occur. And notice the boundaries of your skin. And we're going to repeat the sankalpas again. So say them twice to yourself after I say them once. My mind and body are strong and resilient. I find strength within myself. I take one thing at a time. I take care of myself and my loved ones. I breathe through everything smoothly and evenly. I continue to connect with those I care about in a safe way. I take the wisdom of Yoga Nidra into my mind and my body. Take a few minutes to just breathe and be. Begin to lift and deepen your breath again, slowly and carefully. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles, maybe shifting side to side. Just do what your body feels right to do at this moment. Take your time because you've been still for a while. And slowly begin to bring your consciousness back into this room. And if you're lying on the floor, roll over gently onto your side. If you're sitting, as I say, just shift from cheek to cheek and just stretch and move and yawn and do what feels intuitively right for you. Take a few moments to stir and come up. If you're lying down, you can press the top hand and the bottom hand into the floor. Come slowly up, head and neck come up last, and come back up to a seated position. And take a minute to close your eyes and just breathe. Be aware of your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, your energetic body, Take your time to just settle in and refamiliarize yourself with your room. You've been away for a while. And I have a poem for you from one of my favorites, Ignatin. It says, the cosmos is filled with precious gems. I want to offer a handful of them to you this morning. Each moment you are alive is a gem, shining through and containing earth and sky, water and clouds. It needs you to breathe gently, for the miracles to be displayed. Suddenly, you hear the birds singing, the pines chanting. See the flowers blooming, the blue sky, the white clouds, the smile and the marvelous look of your beloved. You, the richest person on earth, who have been going around begging, stop being the destitute child. Come back and claim your heritage. Enjoy your happiness and offer it to someone. Cherish this very moment. Let go of the stream of distress and embrace life fully in your arms. So bring your hands into Namaste at your heart. Feel the palms pressed together, and maybe you feel the elbows hang right under the shoulders. Breathing, check out your breath. It's smooth and soft, probably. And go back to the number between 1 and 10. 10 was the most stressed, 1 was the most relaxed. And see where you are on that continuum now. And remember my favorite old Chinese proverb that says, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Namaste.